We bought this house because we knew we could make it perfect for our family.
As soon as we drive down this drive, we knew this was the right place for us, and we just offered straight away, really.
But when most people fall in love with a property, they don't do this. They've ripped it apart, taken out all the windows and the roof, until, let's face it, there isn't much left.
This is not the first development you guys have done.
No, this isn't our first rodeo.
Yeah? So how many have you done so far?
We probably renovated around about 18 houses.
So if you've done this so many times and you stumbled across this, why didn't you just knock it down then?
You sound like my mum.
Do I sound like her?
Yeah, that's what...
She's an amazing lady.
It's a waste.
It's only at the back of what's left do you really appreciate why they bought it. And to take advantage of that massive garden, a monster kitchen, which they've already laid the slab for.
Bloody hell. So how big are we talking for this kitchen?
It's 100 square metres.
100 square metres?
Yeah.
What, are you guys big cooks then?
No.
No?
No, I'm not the best.
Oh, my goodness. So all of that kitchen for you guys to just not cook in it? Wow-wee. You know, this is a big build, so how much are you guys spending?
I think it's going to be around maybe 500.
Is it $500,000, yeah?
Yeah.
What's your schedule looking like?
I would love to be finished for Christmas. I think that's going to be tight. I
Wow.
think we're probably going to be more like January.
Or Feb?
February.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, not February.
All February.
That's Lee and I's bet. Let's put a tenner on it.
A month later, Bianca's idea to create soaring Twin Peaks hits a big snag.
We've always wanted to have vaulted ceilings in the 2 new extensions on the first floor. And at the moment, they've got lofts in them, and which means that the windows are going to be in the loft, which is ludicrous. And we wouldn't get the vaulted ceiling effect, and we're just not willing to compromise.
Not noticing this glaring design flaw until just before the build is a serious oversight. Bianca's self-appointment as project manager has already come at a price, and it ain't cheap. An extra 10 grand in redesign fees and new steelwork.
The schedule has gone to pieces. There is a part of me that wishes that I'd probably had a project manager now. It's just far too stressful. The lessons I've learned is knock it down and start again.
She'll probably come on site in the morning, and then it will be discussing what we're doing for the day, whether any plans have changed, whether any plans are staying the same.
If I've had an idea that night.
Yeah, if she's had an idea that night, we might change what we've done the day before, but that's no problem.
The shell is now ready for the seal of approval from Nanny June.
What do you think, Nanny?
Fucking hell.
Tell it how it is, Nan.
Big, isn't it?
Oh.
Might be a little bit too big.
Never mind.
We'll fill it.
You can always have another one.
What? Child? No way. No way.
OK, so it's months later than planned, but in the grand scheme of things, all of that doesn't really matter. What I want to see is whether 3 extensions at once really does this incredible place justice.
Puffed up with 2 towering gable ends, it's certainly a grand and imposing place to arrive.
And then, wow, OK, so this is what 100 square meters of kitchen looks like.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
It's massive.
I mean, it's a bit bigger than we thought it would be.
It's huge. So this space here alone is pretty much the size of a small new build.
Yeah.
Look at this island, it's like literally the size of Mauritius. King and queen of the manor, eh? So 100 square meter kitchen, state-of-the-art range cooker, micro cement extractor fan. How are the pizzas coming along?
I mean, I'm still on the tradesman diet at the minute of tea and biscuits.
Wow. This has ended up looking amazing.
Just gives it so much more volume.
This is your daughter's room, right?
Yeah.
I always thought it was quite elaborate for her, but actually, I can see why you've done this, and she's never going to want to leave here, basically. That was the plan, wasn't it?
Well...
Not really.
How do you maintain this, then, over time?
I bought an extendable duster.
Ah, OK, so...
Get rid of the spiders.
With a plush shower room, a dressing room, and her own downstairs living room, this whole extension has been pretty much for their daughter alone. At the other end, however, I don't think Lee and Bianca have been shortchanged. Let's just say they've got their fair share of the cream.
It's got to have been worth all the effort, hasn't it?
This is pure luxury. Hotel spa come country house. They'll be living the high life.
Well, we blew the budget, but it's what the house deserved, so we probably doubled.
Oh, wow. And then Lee, what was it like, just kind of obviously being very much involved, but observing the way Bianca was running it?
I think she's done a great job. I think it's stressful at times, but yeah, it's done a really good job. I'm proud of her, that, so yeah.
I thought he was going to walk out at one stage. Thought I'd be living here on my own.